Welcome back, legends. I hope you're all fantastic. We've got the Boss DD-8 on the bench again today. I recently did a video with this going through all the different modes, and I kind of complained that there wasn't a panning or a ping pong mode in there and that the stereo modes at the factory settings were a little bit vanilla. Well, I should have read the manual. I thought I read the manual. I just kind of missed the part where there's actually 3 different stereo output modes that you can access, kind of like the way you set up different rhythmic subdivisions. There's a bit of a convoluted setup process on there. You really need to read the manual to do it. I kind of wish they were just on switches. I get why Boss wanted to stick with this classic format, but it is what it is. So thank you to everybody who pointed out on my last video that these modes actually exist. I went and read the manual and they're relatively straightforward to set up. If you don't want to read the manual, then just watch on. I'll show you how to do it and I'll give you some sound examples because I think they add even more value to a fantastic pedal as it is. Let's go. Before I show you how to access these extra stereo modes, the factory modes on here, on something like the standard delay time, will just put out the same delay time and phase on output A and output B. I'll let you hear that. There are 2 other modes available though. There's a panning mode, which I'd actually refer to as a ping pong mode because it just gives you the delays alternating on the left and right channel. Then there's a wide stereo mode. If you want to access these, you can see how I've got the delay set up at the moment where I'm just plugged into the input A jack and I've got the stereo out. So what you want to do is hold down the foot switch and then we're going to insert a cable into input B. You'll notice that the main LED glows orange after this. Then you can use the delay mode selector to select between different output modes. If I select loop over here all the way clockwise and then press the button, it will blink a few times and then the output is going to give me a ping pong sound, or as Boss referred to it, a panning sound. Just make sure to unplug that extra cable and then go back and select the mode you want. For example, I'm back on the standard mode. Check out the repeats now in stereo. This is going to affect all the other modes on there. So for example, if I select the warm type, I've now got a ping pong version of the warm type. This is great for dirty leads. Ping pong reverse is super fun as well with the effects mix all the way up. If we want to access the wide stereo mode on here, we do the same initialization procedure. So I've got my guitar plugged into jack A, I've got a spare cable. I'm going to hold down the foot switch and I'm going to put that extra cable into jack B. However, this time, instead of selecting loop, I'm going to select the analog setting. I'm going to press the button again. And now I get this really unique sounding extra wide stereo effect. It almost kind of sounds like the delay is lightly swaying from side to side. This one's particularly good on the reverb plus delay mode. It almost kind of sounds like there's some diffusion on the delays with this one. Kind of gives me that old school Lexicon rack vibe. And of course it's perfect with loads and loads of gain. So that's how you access those extra stereo modes in the DD-8. I really like the panning delay, and I do really like that wide stereo mode. I almost wish the wide stereo was the default factory mode that it came with. I do wish this was just available on a switch, much like the tap tempo function. I get that Boss wanted to stay kind of true to form with all the other DD series pedals where they have the 4 knobs that more or less do the same thing. There is the little trail switch on the back of this. I mean, a switch to select between different tap tempo subdivisions back there and between different stereo modes, I think would make this absolutely perfect. But I guess all we can hope for with that is that the DD9 includes all of that and more. If you found this useful and you want to support my channel, there are links in the video description to do that. If you like the noises I'm making, you might like the music that I make with my band Ragdoll. If you're a DD8 user, let me know your favorite ways to use it in the comments section below. Hope you found this video useful, and I will see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you.